Hi, welcome to Yoga and You. I'm Sanjana Prasad. Today we're going to be practicing Parsva Uttanasana. Uttana is to lift and stretch. Parsva is sideways. So this is a forward folding posture, and yes, it's great to open up the hamstrings and lengthen the spine. But what we forget is that in this intense forward fold, your abdominal muscles also get a very good massage, so it helps to improve and increase your abdominal strength. It's a great posture to prepare for inversions like Shirshasana. The most beautiful aspect of this posture is the control over the breath. It helps to extend your exhalation and puts you in a very calm and relaxed state. Today we're going to be using two blocks to support us in our practice. So get on your mat and let's begin. We're going to begin our practice on all fours to just warm up the hamstrings a little bit before we move into Parsva Uttanasana. So coming on to your knees and palms, spread the fingers out nicely. Relax the toes. Okay. From here, you're going to tuck the toes, and as you exhale, move into downward facing dog. So shoot your hips back, your knees can be soft here itself. If your body allows, then allow your heels to go completely down. Keep drawing the lower belly in. So from here, as you inhale, you're going to step the right foot forward between your palms and place the left knee down on the mat. Inhale. You can scoot your right foot forward slightly. Lift the chest up. Now from here, we're going to straighten out the right knee to work on the right hamstring. So if that starts to get difficult for you to keep the fingers down, you're going to bring your blocks in to take some support. You can start with the highest level of the block. See if you can straighten the right leg, lifting the toes up. If you look, I'm lifting the toes up. This helps to open up the calf muscles as well, and keep your chest close towards the thigh. Here, we're not sending the hips all the way back. My back knee, that is my left hip and knee, are still in one line. So don't sit back all the way. Maintain this alignment. Chest down, and you can look forward. Go as far as you can, no worries. Now inhale and lunge forward. Once this starts to get comfortable, you can lower the height of the block, and let's try one more. Exhale. Inhale. Still very comfortable, removing the block, or you can take it one level down further and then try again. Exhale, and we're going to hold it here and breathe. Gaze is at the toes. You're trying to get your chin beyond your shin. 1, 2 and 3. Inhale and slowly lunge forward. From there, you're going to tuck the toes and send your foot back into downward facing dog. You can take a few breaths here, and then you're going to repeat the same stretch onto your left side as well. Once you're done with the left side, we're going to move on to practice Parsva Uttanasana. So here, you're going to bring your heels together. So if you see, my feet are in like a V shape, okay? Firmly keep your left foot down on the mat, and as you inhale, step only the right foot forward between your palms, heels in one line, and my right toes are pointing forward. Now you can bring the blocks in once again for support. You're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, start sending your belly and chest down towards your thigh. Eventually, your chin down and forehead down. Now, a common mistake that all of us do when we are folding forward, in a rush to go forward, we start rounding the back. Okay? Remember, that's why the block is here, to keep the spine long. So you can always increase the height of the block and think about lengthening forward. Another common mistake is allowing the hip to open up. This makes the posture very easy because I can very simply go down like this, but my hips are losing alignment. The idea is to keep my hips squared towards the floor. So as much as you can, draw your navel in and keep sending the left hip also down, right? Now your chest, hips parallel to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, keep drawing the navel in, belly down, chest down, and then slowly you can do away with the blocks to get your forehead down towards your knee or your shin. You're going to stay here for 3 breaths. 2, keep lengthening without allowing the back heel to come off. Equal weight on both feet, body is centered. And 1. Inhale, lift your chest up. Now as you exhale, you can bend the right knee slightly and take your foot back into downward facing dog. Now we have a few variations we can do here. I'm going to just do it on the other side just to balance out between both my legs. Make sure you do both variations on right and left side. So once again, bringing my feet into a V shape. This time I'm keeping my right foot firmly pressed down on the mat, bringing the left foot forward between my palms, checking if my heels are in the same line. You're going to inhale here again. This time what we're going to do, as you exhale, you're going to swing your arms back and see if you can hold on to the opposite elbows. Lengthen the spine. Exhale once again, drawing the navel in. Go forward, forward, forward. Chin towards your shin and breathe. This is where that long exhalation comes. You keep drawing the belly in. Inhale short, exhale and lengthen and go down further. 3 breaths, make sure the hips are squared. 2 and 3. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Release the hands down and tuck the toe and send your foot back into downward facing dog. From here, you're going to bring your knees down gently and you can sit down in Vajrasana for just a moment. We're going to do 2 more variations of Parsva Uttanasana, which are variations of our arms. So before you move on to these 2 variations, make sure you're comfortable with the first 2. We're going to move back into tabletop position. Now from here, tuck the toes, exhale and go back into downward facing dog. Again, making your feet into a V shape. Let's work with the other leg. So bringing your left foot forward between your palms. Make sure the right foot is firmly placed on the floor. This time, you're going to bring your palms to your waist. Inhale and come all the way up. Okay. Make sure there's equal weight on both feet. Your body is aligned, tailbone tucked under. From here, you're going to inhale, lift both your arms up. As you exhale, take your hands back and join them in a Namaste. Now you can try and lift the Namaste up, trying to bring it in between your shoulder blades. Roll the shoulders back, keep the chest open. Take an inhale here. Exhale without locking the knee, okay? Keep the knee soft. Start lengthening from the lower back, rotating from the waist, keeping your hips squared, feet firm. Keep using the abdominal muscles to exhale deeper and lengthen forward, go all the way down. Beautiful stretch in your calf, strength from the abdomen, opening up the chest, staying for 3 deep breaths. Inhale, slowly come back up. And as you exhale, you're going to release your hands back to your waist. Now slowly bring your palms back down, bend the knee, take your leg back into downward facing dog. For the last variation, we're going to use the other side. So feet into V shape again. This gives you a firm foundation also and also the right distance between your palm and your feet. From there, you're going to step the right foot forward between your palms. Make sure the left heel is pressed on the floor, not lifting off. Knees are soft, not hyperextended. Bring the palms to the waist. Inhale, slowly come back up. Square your hips. This time, inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, you're going to take your arms behind, interlock the fingers, opening up the chest. Take an inhale again. Exhale, squaring the hips. Allow the chest to move towards the thigh. Knees soft. Keep lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Allow the arms to fall behind your head. 3 deep breaths. Inhale and slowly come up. Exhale and release your hands. Folding forward, palms on the mat. Take your leg back into downward facing dog. And from down dog, you're going to bring your knees down, big toes touching each other. Sit back in child's pose for a well-deserved rest. Forehead down and breathe. We have to remember that the spine is always the focus of our practice. So this being a forward fold, feel free to use the blocks to keep your knees bent and to only do the variation that you are comfortable with, provided you are able to feel the length in your spine and you are able to breathe comfortably. I hope this episode was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.